Hey guys, welcome back to Trendy Gadget. Today we'll compare the Amazon Alexa with Google Assistant. Let's head into it. A few years ago, yelling at a speaker in your house to answer questions or control your lights, outlets, or heating felt like a futuristic sci-fi movie. Voice assistants have gained in popularity in recent years, so they're certainly here to stay. Voice recognition. Amazon Alexa and Google Assistant are both good at recognizing voices. In our tests with Amazon Echo Dot and a Google Nest Mini 2, the voice assistant started up in milliseconds. Alexa's app lets you modify the wake word. You may use Amazon, Echo, or computer instead, but you'll need to adjust all Alexa-enabled devices. There's no choice to stray from OK Google or Hey Google as wake phrases for Google Nest smart speakers. But stability can be helpful when chatting to a little piece of gear. Both Alexa and Google Assistant may conduct ongoing conversations, so you don't need to repeat the wake word if you provide another order or request after a few seconds. Amazon claims Alexa will be able to talk with several people in the future, although this capability isn't accessible yet. Both Alexa and Google Assistant can recognize distinct household voices to deliver personalized results, such as calendar entries or call contacts. Voice Match from Google Assistant and Voice Profiles from Alexa can recognize up to 6 persons, so you may get more personal services. Home automation. Alexa supports more smart home devices than Google Assistant. Alexa can operate LIFX, Philips Hue, and TP-Link smart lighting, Honeywell and Tato smart thermostats, the top home security cameras and smart plugs, and Amazon-owned products like Ring, which provides some of the best video doorbells on the market. While Google Assistant lacks in number, it does operate with well-known brands like LIFX, Philips Hue, and Arlo, as well as its own smart home products like the Google Nest Hello Video Doorbell and Google Nest Learning Thermostat. Both voice assistants enable you to build automations at a certain time or when something happens. When your security camera senses motion outside, smart lights turn on. Routines, as Alexa and Google Assistant call them, may be set up in the Alexa or Google Home app. Alexa gives greater customization than Google Assistant when building a routine, such as linking to Audible and IFTTT, or if this then that, which widens the automations you can construct. Alexa can proactively regulate your smart home gadgets based on your prior requests and behavior via Alexa Hunches, but only in the US. Music and video. Alexa and Google Assistant can play streaming music since they're incorporated into smart speakers and screens. Alexa can play Amazon Music, Apple Music, Deezer, Spotify, Pandora, Tidal, and Vivo, whereas Google Assistant supports everything but Tidal and Amazon Music and adds YouTube Music. During testing using Spotify, both Alexa and Google Assistant supplied suitable radio stations when we requested for 2000s R&B and Michael Bublé, as well as Rumors by Fleetwood Mac and Rob Beckett's Lockdown Parenting Hell podcast. Both Alexa and Google Assistant can establish multi-room audio systems that play music simultaneously on any connected smart speakers or smart displays in your house. Google Assistant can transport music across smart speakers and screens as you walk around the home, unlike Alexa. Both voice assistants can also handle Prime Video and Google Play playback on a compatible TV streaming device, an Amazon Fire TV for Alexa, and a Google Chromecast for Google Assistant. Contacting. Alexa and Google Assistant can also make hand-free calls, saving you money on your phone bill. You may use Alexa to make free voice calls to cell phones and landlines. Amazon's voice assistant can also make free audio and video calls to other Amazon Echo speakers, even if they're not in your house. You can even conduct group conversations on Amazon smart displays. Alexa now performs Zoom video calls on Amazon Echo Show 8 and 10 smart screens in the US. Google Assistant also supports hands-free calling, called Google Home Calling in the US. It may be used to call mobiles and landlines from any Google Nest smart speaker or display. In the UK and Australia, a Google Nest speaker or smart display can make free Google Duo calls. Google Nest speakers and smart screens can't be called. If you have a Google Nest Hub Max, you can use Google Duo or Zoom to make two-way video conversations. If you use the Google Nest Hub of the second generation or Google Home Hub, you can see the receiver, but they can't see you. Know-how. We ask Alexa and Google questions such as, what's the highest peak in the world and why is the earth round? Both voice assistants provided correct replies in seconds, but Alexa provided context. Alexa taught us about Mount Everest, the tallest peak in the world, and Mauna Kea, which is theoretically taller but mostly underwater. Google Assistant recently listed the world's tallest mountains. Both helpers easily converted inches into centimeters and completed 272 times 596. Alexa and Google Assistant can assist cook. Both voice assistants can search recipes, read them aloud, and show them on a smart display. Both Alexa and Google Assistant may repeat procedures or ingredient lists during cooking. Voice assistants can set timers for you, so you don't have to dirty your phone or kitchen timer. Alexa, like Google Assistant, can create several timers and name them, but also allows it to check and stop them from other smart speakers or screens in the house. Alexa and Google Assistant can order supper in the US, UK, and Australia, but Google's service is limited to the US. Verdict: Alexa and Google Assistant are both excellent voice assistants, but they vary. Alexa has more functionalities than Google's Speech Assistant for controlling and automating smart home gadgets. Google Assistant may be a better match depending on the devices you own, the music and video services you subscribe to, and how you want to use the voice assistant, especially if you own an Android smartphone. Which one do you like better? Let us know in the comment section. This brings us to the end of our video. I hope you enjoyed it. Hit like if you did, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel so that you don't miss any of our videos in the future. Also, watch the 2 videos that are on your screen because I'm sure you'll love them. With that, I'll see you in the next video.